All right, thank you very much, and a warm welcome, everyone. Fall has definitely come, at least, to Ames, Iowa, where I'm speaking from today. It's a little bit cool. All right, you should be looking at the slides, either on the internet or possibly you may have hard paper copy, I don't know. If you do have hard paper copy, please keep in mind I'll be referring to slide numbers. You may have more than one slide per paper page. All right, our topic today generally is supplies. Along with that, devices. We're going to be looking at this from the perspective of a Chargemaster coordinator who is trying to maintain a Chargemaster, or maybe more than one Chargemaster. And this becomes a really difficult issue when we get into things like supplies, because how many supplies should be in a Chargemaster, what sections should they be in, let alone what we should charge for them, and we will not be discussing pricing today at all. On the title slide, not very interesting. About the only thing I will point out is my email address, which is about 2/3 of the way down on the left, Dwayne@aaciweb.com. Now, we're not in a high compliance area, although there are some compliance issues. And so if you have any sort of questions that involve compliance in any way, shape, or form, please email me those questions or concerns or requests for additional information. Do not ask it over the open line to have it recorded for posterity, which might include auditors of schools. Now, it's interesting because supplies, we have a bunch of convoluted rules and regulations, as we shall see. So today, what I'm going to ask you to do, my challenge to you all, is that you understand certain concepts. Now, once you understand the concepts, you can go to your own Chargemaster or Chargemasters and make decisions about what you want to do with supplies, devices, etc. In some cases you don't have much choice, in some cases you do. It depends a great deal. But once again, we'll be looking at this from the Chargemaster coordinator perspective. Now, we have way too many slides today, so some of these slides I will simply refer to them. I will let you come back to them after the presentation, if appropriate, and you can look at them in more detail. All right, if we go to slide number 2, this is a little disclaimer. I'll simply summarize it by saying that I'm going to give you the very best I have today, and area of which this is one. You need to get multiple resources saying the same thing. And sometimes that's a little bit hard. Even if you're just delimiting yourself to the Medicare program, it can be difficult to get, say, 3 independent resources to say the same thing about a specific question. If we go to slide number 3, you can read a little bit about me if you wish. I'll leave that up to you. I travel, I consult, I can sometimes testify in court. If we go to slide number 4, well, your challenges here as a Chargemaster coordinator is that, number 1, you want to have the Chargemaster be practical in some sense, okay? Now, what do I mean by that? Well, what I mean by that is that I've looked at Chargemasters
Tina Griffin knows
that have tens of thousands
how to cook in here
of line items that relate to supplies. All right. Now, we don't need to have all of these line items. How do you maintain them? Plus, you may have the same supply item listed several
Hey, sorry, that's my mess up.
in several different places within the Chargemaster.